Lord knows I like making videos like this. I ain't gonna pull parts. So you're gonna have to put up with me getting out of this chair a lot and walking back and forth and talking from a distance way over the other side of the room. I have a good and dear friend of this channel that needs some parts to reconstitute a set. And they asked me quite a while ago to get some parts. So I gotta get some parts now. So to start, it's not a lot of parts. How many do we need? 2. So Paul was very good and he organized all my parts here. So I'm gonna see if I have the parts that we need for what he needs. And there we go. La. I need 2 of those, so I'm gonna grab 2 of the best ones I got here. There we go, 2. Fantastic part. The only thing I didn't like about that part is they didn't make a reverse arrow. So when you put one on one side of the ship, the other side's pointing backwards. They did it a few times. Solar power transporter in the 6985. And black 1x4 with stripes. How many of those do he need? Needs 2. So again, I'm gonna grab 2 of my best right there, 2 there, and I have a few more. I'm gonna put these together. I'm gonna dig out some of my robot command centers because I know I'm missing that piece on some of them. So that shouldn't be in here. We had such fun sorting all this stuff out the other day. Look at all the inverted, and I think there's even one here that is, or 3 of them are on the other side. That's awesome. I love my life. And then, ooh, one of those. I do. I have 2 of those. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give him this one. Obviously, it's better looking. Sandy and I found this one walking around the block in our complex like years ago, but we found it. There was like 2 or 3 pieces attached to this thing. You can see it's got a little weather on it. But it is better conditioned than, of course, the one up there that was in the fish tank for 20 years. And it was not from my collection. It wasn't from my collection, because why would it be? And it was like on the other side, like kitty corner, like on the other side of the complex. And we're just walking around, and I don't know where it is. I have this radar. I found Lego over there. Sandy and I were walking along the beach one time years ago, and there was this Lego washed up on the sand. And we're not even near England. So, deep cut. I think it's England. I could be wrong. It could be Portugal. I thought it was England. Oh, and now we need the so I got that. And now we need the one of those. So that might be a bit of a problem. Let's see. Not there. Not there. Not there. Yeah, that is going to be a bit of a no, unfortunately. Because I do not see any 2x. Oh, I was wrong. There it is. Again, sometimes my collection surprises me in a good way. I have these Star Wars ones for no reason, but I have 2 of these guys, which is awesome. Yeah, I love my plastic space. So put those back in here. And I still have 3 of these, even though I reconstituted all the deep freeze defenders that I could possibly reconstitute. I have 3 more. So I think those came from Bricklink. I keep on talking about how I got stuff from Bricklink. Let's see if there's any other printed pieces. Oh, a 1x2 panel. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. I got a 1x2 panel. I'm gonna take the best one. There we go. How many of these do you need? Only need 2. That's perfect. There we go. Get them both done. That's done. So no more blue printer bits. So thanks to my very good friend Paul, who organized this bin. Thank you. I still have, look at all those yellow arrows. And he even did this for me. These are on my 6x5 printed. 1x6x5. And then My 6,890s are all pretty good condition. My 918, 924, 928 are all, let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, look at the bottom one. You can still see the craters. The rest of them, they look like that. So it is what it is. Ain't no way around it. So that's done. Let's go back up and start with the other pieces that I need. I need to get my blue modified plates out, which is always a good time because I just organized them, so it can't be that bad. So we just talked about this because I just organized the yellow. I showed you that video if I uploaded it by now. Blue modified plate. Again, I call them blue modified plates, even though other people do not call them modified plates. A brick for me doesn't become a brick until it's 3 plates thick. So anything that's 2 plates thick is not a brick. It's 2 plates. How many of those we need? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Boom. How many other modified plates? We don't need any more modified plates. But now we need modified bricks. Mod bricks. Mod bricks. Mod plates. Although not really. Mod bricks is around here somewhere. I used to know where everything was. I remember. Oh, there it is. What I am surprised with right now, that my modified brick bin for blue is not bigger than this. Even though, I guess that was modified plate brick. Whereas my black, I have 3 or 4 bins of modified plates. They need 2x2 pin width and no axle hole. I don't think it matters, and it doesn't have to be on both sides because that's not going to work. That's got an axle hole. This one's faded. Again, that's one's got an axle hole, and 2. Let's see if I can find a non-axle hole one. 2. I've been starting to do this with my bricks. Axle hole. Okay, this is getting dumped. This is getting dumped. Excuse the noise. Got a whole stack there. Got a whole stack there. With axle hole. It might just come down to with axle hole, because I don't think I have any feelings. Here's a stack of them. Let's just look through those. I love this sound, by the way. Just in case you didn't know, for my whole life, this has been the background noise. A lot of people think it's noisy. Me, it's just the sound of music. I mean, I'm not saying it's like Julie Andrews sing or anything like that, but it is awesome. And not only that, let me grab that piece. Not only that, but you can sometimes that's a stupid way of saying it. You can sometimes tell when you're looking through a bin of plates or bricks because they have a different sound. So there we go. 3, guess what he asked for? 3 2x2 modified plates without axle hole in any of them. Boom! Ta-da! Love my collection. I love my collection. I'm going to put all these with axle holes together. And I'm going to put them on here. Oh, there's some in here without axle hole. Like, look at this one. Look at that one compared to, look at the color difference. It is literally astounding how bad some of my bricks got. And again, I can't fault that because things do get old. And sometimes they get left in fish tanks. I won't say. So that's 2 more without. That's another without. That's another without. And the rest are with. So this stack, I should be able to see through it. And I can't. So this stack is all with axle hole in the top. And this stack is without axle hole in the top. And you can see the color variances, which is what the older bricks get to. And I think all these Yeah, all these have, I don't think they came in without axle holes. But anyway, here comes more noise. Cover your ears. I always like this piece. I never built anything with it. I got a Bricklink order of these because I was going to use them in the layout, and I just never bothered. So I got a ton of those in here. And then a lot of people say the same thing. One of the best pieces Lego ever came out with is this guy. This was a game changer. This guy, the headlight brick, a complete and utter game changer of building techniques came from this brick, and I love him for it. The other thing, I saw it, but that was gone. Sylvie, won't worry about it too much. Yeah, put this back myself. Oh, a lot of people, some people I've had discussions with don't like storing bricks this way because you're always dumping them out, putting them back in, which scratches them. And I get that, but again, I've always been the person who, I don't mind some scratches. I don't, whatever. So the older I get, the more I want to not beat up my bricks. Not that I ever wanted to beat up my bricks, but I think you know what I'm saying. It's I don't want the trans yellow to fall because, of course, Paul and I sort of goes out again. Angel saying, because we do need 6 panels. So I think people can see where this is going already. Now, the problem with my panels are as follows. They're old. They are absolutely old. I'm not sure if Jealous Panda has ever sourced blue, a Lego color blue, but you can see there's a wide range of shading here. Some are better than others. So I'm gonna pull up 6 of my best. That one's good. That one's okay. Bad, bad, bad. Good, good, good. So I got 5 left over that are, this one's not bad, but so those 6 will go to there. And this is what I'm talking about. This is Jealous Panda. Look how clear that is, and it's as close as possible to the original, and even has the nibs on the side. Now, for me, I'm going to try to find the original trans yellow glass because I think I have to find that. And I think I know where to find that, but it's not in here. So they got the trans dark blue in here, right there, just blue. Trans yellow that Jealous Panda sent me, and these are all the windows, the 6x5 windows, because I replaced all mine with Jealous Panda windows. These are the 4x6 windows when I get that done. And this is my bag of 1x bricks, 1x1, although there's no 1x1s in there. 1x2, 1x4, 1x6. And I think I've seen a 2x2. I don't know where that came from. And I don't know how these things, I think I just dumped them in here. I do have to go sometimes reorganize this stuff. Oh, let's go to the trans yellow before I go any further, because this is going to be the same thing. So, trans yellow, I need 2x2 with axle hole. Trans yellow, 6. So, in one of my Galaxy Commanders, no, Cosmic Fleet Voyagers, there's a trans neon green 2x2 round brick, and somebody pointed out to me long afterwards, and I go, that's what's gonna happen when I'm around. So get that out. So 6 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All pretty much mint. I'm gonna get rid of that top one because he's looking a little scratchy. I want nice and glossy. There we go. 6 of those. And then 1x4x3. Ooh, the panels. That might be where we're gonna have a problem. Definitely no panels there. Put these back up on the shelf. I think I don't need any of those from there. Nope, those go back up there. The panels, and I think you're gonna need 6 of them. Yes, you're gonna need 6 of them. And ooh, none there. Okay. Anyway, this one is going to be a bit of a dump. I should organize this stuff really quickly, like getting the bricks back in the brick bag. I think it's just they've leaked, or I got more lots of yellow, trans yellow, and I just dumped them there. When I say, don't need that one in there. So the 6x8 trans yellow plate came in a whole bunch of sets back in the day, including the all-terrain vehicle, one of my favorites. It came in the command center, the 926, 2 of them. It came in the Beta 1, 2 of them again. Let's recommend, so that's 5. 6x8 trans yellow. I'm drawing a blank after that. It probably did come in other sets that I'm just completely forgetting about right now, because that's what happens with me. The 4x6 came in the 918 period. That's all it came in. And again, what I used to do back in the day when I ordered pieces off the Bricklinks is I would say, oh, what trans yellow parts do they have? I'll talk about this one in a second. What trans yellow parts do they have? And if they had a 4x6 trans yellow plate, I would order them from Bricklink. And if they were inexpensive, back in the day, they were expensive. Now they're stupid expensive, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, and probably more because it's not fully sorted. The 6x6s came in the 6971 command center, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the name of it is off the top of my head. I always forget it. Really cool piece. I like the 6x8s better because they're a lot more. But I reconstituted a bunch of at least 2 6971s last year or the year before. There's 4 of those. And I could probably reconstitute 2 more. So yeah, there's another plate there. And the 4x10. Actually, I don't know where my 4x10s are, because I used to have a stack of 4x10s. Maybe I sold them. But these are my 4x10s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think they have to be in another bin, because I had tons, literally tons of 4x10s. Somewheres, but they're not here. And I think he needs 2. Oh, 1. So he's already got 1. So let's see, that one's, ooh, that one's nice and glossy. Put that over there. So really quick on this guy. So my good friend, and I won't want to use his name, but I'll call him Graham. Grant. My good friend Grant, who is a good friend of mine. And we used to chat a lot, and then we met at a few brick shows. He has the ability with his elbow grease, a lot of effort, with 300 or 30,000 grit sandpaper and 20,000 grit sandpaper, to take old scratched up bricks, trans bricks, and make them look almost like new. And these are them. So he went through, I saw him at Bricks in the 6, and I brought this bag just for him. And he went through it and he grabbed a whole bunch of them, and he gave me these in return. And he took like the really bad ones, and he will fix them up and sell them, but he gave me these in return. And so those are almost quote unquote mint. And I'm very happy with that. So, yeah, the whole point of this was to look for trans yellow panels, and I cannot seem to find trans yellow panels in here. I'm finding a lot of windows, finding a lot of regular windows and 6x5 windows, and windscreens that I bought thinking I was going to make something. Benny Spaceship windows and Galaxy 10 497 windows. What is that? So this is original. You can't even see me through it. And this is Jealous Panda. there's a world of difference. And again, I don't know, if you want to partake in Jealous Panda stuff because of other reasons, but they did a good job for me back in the day. And this is their 3x4 windows, mint. I'm going to take it anyway. I'll put it there, no, over here. I put these windscreens in here for, I don't know what reason. That goes over there. Another one of those that's really beat up. Another one of those, which I don't know why again. That is not the original. It is, I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, it's Jealous Panda. No, it's not. It's not even Jealous Panda. It's just actually a good window, but it doesn't have the circle in it. So I don't know where that came from. Because the original ones had the yellow circle, the little circle on it. Another one of those. Actually, that one's not half bad for original. So I've seen worse. Obviously, I have worse. I kept this. I used to have the IntelliTrain, the Duplo IntelliTrain. I sold it. Sold the other Duplo because I didn't have the space to warrant the 4 totes of Duplo. But I kept the yellow IntelliTrain controller. That's me. Oh, I didn't even see this. Where did what? This should not be my collection because I used them all up. I used them all up in the layout. I don't remember ordering this, but obviously I did because they sent it in the Ziploc. And if I find one more, which I don't have, I will fit. But again, so I got, forget all the ones I have in my layout. I have a bunch of these still. It's fantastic. I got more. I got this guy, trans yellow, I think. I got these little ones. Jeffy got me these because I was going to build small ships, and I got more of these. Also Duplo, kept the Duplo trans yellow pieces because I was going to do something with them someday. And I bought a whole bunch of these because I did build a monorail using these, which I do like. But what I can see, oh, there's one. There's one full, complete yellow panel, 3x4, 4x3. There's 2 fully complete yellow panels, 4x3. And I have a whole bunch of 2x3s, but I only have 3 yellow panels. Now, to be said, I don't mind shipping these to my friend because in a few months, that which shall not be named, I'm going to get a bunch of these new. And I might ship those to him too. So, but I'll put those over there, 3. I got a whole bunch of these, which is kind of cute. Don't have them in layout. Like I got a whole bunch of them. Look at all of them. And I got this guy, Bionicle or whatever, trans yellow. I got a ton of these because again, this was Bricklink for sure. This was Bricklink for sure. This was Jeffy. I think this definitely was Jeffy. So I found 3 panels, which is, oh, and again, if you want Jealous Panda to put in those Arctic sets to replace the Transdark Blue with these things, which is what I did in my layout. And I got a whole bunch left over. So, because it's what I do. I should be better, but basically what happened is if I saw parts I wanted and I needed 10 for a build and the guy had 22 in his lot, I'd buy 22. Now, if he had 300, I not only needed 10, I'd buy 10. I didn't buy any overstock. But if they had 22, I would buy all 22. Unless they're really expensive. That's what I used to do a lot on Bricklink. I don't regret doing that much. These should be in the other bin. So, and that should not be here at all. And these guys have curves, whatever. And some of these guys, I'll put all of them in here. Let's just do that because it keeps them all separate. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, and there's, love these things. I gotta do something with them at some point. Jeffy was awesome getting those for me. That's another brick. That's another one of those things there. And I think that's all of them. Okay, so that's done there. I have these guys. I don't know why. I don't know why they're in a different bag. I should think about it someday. This is also what Grant did for me, if I remember correctly. I think that's what he did. With this glass too. He puts them in. So there are still some scratches on it, but this was a lot better than it was. And this one is near mint. And he did a whole, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here that he gave me. Of course, I gave him some too, so that he can do it and sell them for other people. And I got a whole baggie of them. So, it is. I ran out of frames. I'm going to say this before Grant and before Jealous Panda. I ran out of frames before I ran out of trans-yellow glass for the frames on the 6x5 window. I ran out of glass. I mean, I ran out of frames before I ran out of glass. I don't know how that happened. So, that was very, very odd. But again, sometimes my lot is odd. So, that can go in there. So let's put all the stuff back. So again, the 6x8s can go in here. Right in here. There we go. The 4x6s can go in here. There you go. The other remaining 6x8s can go in there. The 6x6s can go in here. He's already got the 4x10. Fantastic. That's what I'm talking about, the 4x6 window. It's fantastic in trans yellow, but you can't get trans yellow from the Lego company, so you just go get Jealous Panda. And again, I don't know. I'm not gonna get, because I do. No, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's 100%. I don't know how to say it. I support the people who don't want to use Jealous Panda. I'll say that. Oh, what's this? Okay. And I haven't used Jealous Panda since whatever. But that's where I got them from, and people do ask. And so the choice is entirely up to you. So I'll just say that. These things should go into that. This one. Okay, so I got a lot of 6x5 glass here. that's literally astounding to me. I am looking forward to that, which shall not be mentioned, to get the new 3x4 panels, because that would be nice. I can go in. Just amazed. The stuff I ordered and completely forgot about. I'm gonna put this stuff in here. I'm gonna leave these out. Put those in here. Put those in here. Put that in here. But I have 4 windows to replace on my layout, which are now, I think, the light blue frames, but I only have 1 dark blue frame, so it's there. And I'm not gonna give this to my friend. This is like crappy. I'll find some better ones. That goes in there. So that is the end of the trans yellow. I think I got as much as I could, including 3 panels, but I'll have to source 3 more. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And you need 6 of those. So that's gonna be, now let's do this. Let us do this, because I'm gonna be able to source these later. So there's 3 and 4. So I don't know if it's gonna go. Well, let's do that. So done. 6 of those. It is what it is. I have enough Cosmic Fleet Voyagers to keep me happy. So, there's such nuance in life. There really is, and I love my friends. I honest to goodness love my friends because of who they are and how they've interacted with me over my life. And I sometimes feel like, okay, a lot of times I feel I do not do enough to show them how much I appreciate them. And it is sometimes heartbreaking and sometimes, oh, these things. And those ones. Look at that. Look at all this stuff. So, open that up. It's all part of life. It is what it is. So, okay, so all the trans yellow is done that I can do. Tail 4x1 for 3 weight. So let's start from the bottom up now. To get the white tails. That's going to be under wings. Wings. There we go, wings. And more wings. Again, I should try to sort these wings out sometime into something like I did with the gray. So specific pieces are with specific, and I need 4 of those. So there's one right here on top, and there's 2 on top. There's 3 on top. That was 3, that was easy. That's not a tail I need, that's not a tail I need. 3 at the sides. This is why I like these things, because I see that, and there's 4 right there. Now, are they good? They are moderately good, so there's 4. So, and now the cones. Woohoo! We love the cones. Good for the cones. Bring them both. Cones, I believe they came with the axle holes. There's one. Oh, there's a little stack of them right here. So again, this is why I want to try retro bright at some point. Basically, for the white, can't really sort through anymore. So you can see, excuse me, there's at least 2 cones on here that are really, really bad. And again, I don't know if they came from my original collection or if I got them in a lot, but I'll just click off these top 2 and put them over there. And I think those are good. Actually, I think that one's better than this one, I think. It's hard to see. Yeah, done. 2 of those, and now 2 of those brackets, which I call modified bricks. Where is the lid? Maybe it didn't come with a lid. Modified bricks. Come here, modified bricks. Modified bricks. There are 2. 2 of these full of modified bricks, and there's 1 and there's 2. That was easy. Looking good. There's some in here that don't look as good. I saw it over here, and here's the comparison of kind of sandwich this between those 2, and you can see it's not bad, but that middle one, not as pretty. I think it needs 2. It does need 2. Okay, now we're getting back into the blue. We're back into the blue. Back into the paint, as they say. Modified bricks can go back. And we got the DWFS, which I had out. Whoa! Bash, crash, bash. I think 1, 2. It's already in here. 2. There's actually not. That's just where I want to get a trans yellow piece. Look at this. Who did that? 3. Oh, this is from my ship. I just dumped them in here. That was silly. 4. The pieces are already made. Get them over here. There's 4. Come on, 5 and 6. There might not be a 5 and 6. There is not a 5 or 6. That is not good. I'm gonna pop all these windows out. 1, 2, Wow, I really use a lot of pieces on that big ship of mine for fun. Look at that. But I do not have 5 and 6. That is not good. Oh, no, it's not. Fooled me. Dun, dun, dun. I was excited there for a sec. Nope. That is all of them. Now here's the prisoner's dilemma. So there's 4, which I already have all the pieces in there, so I can bring these back and leave 2 because that's what he's going to need. And I'm going to take these back, and he's going to need 2 of those. It's fantastic. So I got 4 of these, right? And I think all these ones are reasonably good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Those are good. Now I have this one that I got a lot. What was it? Oh, there it is right there. Pressure marks. So there's 5. And it's like, do I ship him this one? Because it is kind of crappy. It's got a pressure mark on it. And, but then he only has to source 1 on his own. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I will have a debate about that. I'm probably going to err on shipping it to him. Because it'd be nice if he had at least 5. You know, wants to ship. Did he say 6? He did say 6. It gives me a good excuse to downsize. And there we go. So it's that. Ooh, yeah. Let me get those. This is gonna be fun. Let's see how much fun this is. This. Besides only having 5, I need round. And I can almost guarantee I do not have these. I don't know if it's this one or white. One of them is exceedingly rare. So let's move all this stuff out of the way because I don't mind dumping things into the bin, but I like just dumping things onto the table. Oh, not exceedingly rare.